And they're making a pretty big step to get into the online gaming industry. They're even bringing on a new video game executive from Facebook with decades of major gaming experience.
What? Why?
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Netflix will focus on mobile games first and won't charge an additional fee for games. How you like that?
Yeah, man.
Because we reported on this before about them dabbling into the games.
Little dabble.
Yeah.
Little dab.
From
Yeah,
movies.
little dabble.
Because we said no, not a dab, dabble. The fingers in the sauce right there. It's dabbling.
Yeah, that's just
Dab.
Yeah, a little taste test. But listen,
Looks like you're dodging bullets or some
you
shit.
need to. You're about to be dodging bullets. Keep doing that.
No, don't do it, Kev. Don't do it. Don't do it.
no.
It's already done.
Because
Looks like
stretching. That's a stretch.
It looks like you're having a muscle spasm, man. Like, my back.
So, Netflix did start by having like video game cartoons on it, their shows on there. And they've been pretty popular. That's pretty much some of their best original content, video games. So, we were like, all right, if they're going to introduce games, this is what we said in our other thing. We said, if they introduce games, is it going to be like,
AAA.
no, AAA game. No, we were going to say, is it going to be like a separate service, or is it going to be like, are they going to give you the disc and rent it out like back in the day and just go back to that type of thing? Or like, how are they going to do like rentals and stuff like that? But they clarified what they were going to do this year. And they said they're going to start by pretty much putting in mobile games to start. So kind of like how smart TVs have mobile games built in. I don't know how it's going to be any different. Maybe they're going to have, what if it has like in-app purchases? They better make sure the credit cards and these kids ain't getting all Netflix
negative.
and getting all that, because they got to get money off this somehow, because they're not charging. They said they're not charging you extra fees
Advertising
for the games on there, and they're going to see how it goes from there. So if it is a success, because they said, how they have cartoons, they have movies, they have originals, and then they have originals.
originals.
But they have it all tiered out like that. So they said they're going to have a game section also that you can go to and play. I mean, it's fine to keep you busy. They just want you to stay on their app. That's all. They don't care what you're doing as long as you're on the app.
If they're starting out like that, I don't see a problem with it. Me personally, me and mobile games, I don't really care. But I mean, if you're starting out like that, rather than being like, hey, we have a Netflix console, like chill.
Well, usually, all the things that Netflix does, like whenever they roll out something new, they always test market and to see how people
Smart way to do it.
go about it. But as far as you said before, how are they really going to make money off of this? And I think they're going to do the same. Well, no, I think they're going to do the same thing that like
purchases.
well, not necessarily. What I was going to say is HBO, right? Anytime you pay for that service, you get that service. They advertise every show on HBO. Even if you're watching whatever it is, you're always going to get an advertisement of HBO. So I think in the same vein, the in-app, the mobile games or whatever that you're playing is probably going to have an advertisement for a particular show geared towards you.
Well, I mean, Netflix is the only service that you pay for that doesn't give you ads. Every other thing, even if you're paying for it, just drops an ad here and there.
Well, it's one of them.
Disney Plus doesn't.
Amazon
Not to say
doesn't.
that they're not going to.
Amazon Video doesn't. And yeah.
You're paying a hell of a lot for Amazon. They better not.
Well, no, you get a lot of value because you get the
They have
shipping
tiers.
and
They were rumored to say that they're going to have maybe an ad service and a cheaper added.
like Hulu.
Yeah, a
basically.
cheaper service that has ads playing, and then
Right.
one that doesn't have ads playing, like now.
Right.
And for them to say they're not adding additional fees, that's not to say that they're not going to add $2 to the price to make you pay more, because they continuously do that.
Fine print.
Yeah, man.
But I don't think it's going to be ads like in the sense that like other companies or other corporations or whatever are added. I think it's ads, and this is just an assumption. I just think which makes sense is like to advertise Netflix shows, like Netflix studio
I never
shows.
understood that. I'm like, you're already on it. You're already paying.
Well, it's to highlight.
I-
It's to highlight other shows because listen, sometimes they buy licensing of other particular shows and they want to highlight that because they want to get their money's worth, so they have to promote it. You know what I mean? Like at one point, HBO, before HBO Max, at one point they were on Netflix, and you can get Sopranos and all that stuff, but they saw HBO saw that thing and they made their own freaking. App,
I wonder how far it'll go, though.
I just don't want to see a Castlevania anime style on mobile.
Well, I mean, how are you gonna play it? Well, listen, if they have it so that you can play with a controller,
Yeah, how are they gonna do that?
and so see, I don't know how you're gonna play it on Netflix. Are you gonna be able to hook up a Bluetooth controller to your TV? I mean,
I don't
I don't know.
It's gonna be a Google Stadia. Let me stop.
No, really, it's like
No, I just don't know how you're gonna play the
No,
game,
it's gonna be
even if
there.
it's like with the remote. That's why I probably want to go on mobile so you can use the remote.
and why
TV.
Why are they going into games? Because their subscribers.
They want you to stay on the platform.
Yeah.
They don't want you to go anywhere but Netflix.
I mean, kudos to them for trying. Like, you know, listen, man. Netflix is constantly evolving and changing, and if they didn't, they wouldn't be around. Right?
Just keep Cobra Kai and they're good.
I mean, this,
You know, you only know.
I think this is just
system.
it just looks like a market test that they're just testing out to see how what the audience and
just a
what the
bad
people-
fit.
Listen, they've got a
It's
huge
easy
audience.
to say, but
They got a huge audience.
yeah, we
Call
gotta-
themselves
And like I
Net-
said, most
Net
of their
games.
most of their biggest
Flicks.
biggest things on the service are their video game shows. So
Game
they
flicks.
know
But it's
they
a
know
flick.
that. Listen, their audience is there.
As long as somebody who works for Netflix knows what they're doing with it, you know, not just like, oh, it's just, you know, I've never experienced, you know, done the game thing before.
games.
Video game.
Let's put it on Netflix.
Like someone that has some experience to know what the hell they're doing. All right, whatever.
What was that show? Bandersnatch. Remember that?
Yeah.
They said that they're gonna.
Oh no, I hated that, man. I don't like.
no, that's
I don't
just
like
you,
stuff
though.
like that, man.
That's
I
fine.
don't like that stuff.
I mean, if it
I
works
liked it.
for
I don't like the
certain
choose your
types
own
of people,
adventure.
I don't think it's to lure in like
no.
gamers.
yeah, but that wasn't a game though. That was a.
Well, they're
a
gonna
show.
have interactive shows. They're gonna test with those also. It's not gonna be like all you get on Netflix are interactive shows.
Obviously.
Obviously, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. But I thought it was interesting, and obviously they'll evolve and see if they can get something even better. So
We got Geeks with Cash in the chat. What
Yo.
up?
Along with Fastback.
Cha-ching.
Pimp named Fastback.
Cha-ching.
Anything with back at the end of it.
So let us know how you think these games are gonna do if they're mobile games on Netflix. See how that goes. Let us know in the chat and in the comments.